The program today, Waka go, and the name of the program, Good Morning Nigeria. They reach you from independent television. Anywhere we say they when we say they watch us. Every time we go see some different buildings for different places. Then today we go see they write something. Put tomorrow the team will be say they write, we will not go. Even my brother Ekanem for Abuja, they talk about her just now. For Abuja, we sound like that. For Edo, we sound like that. But after some time, we'll come see. So yes, that building still remain. They'll continue to build and they go. Even if after they don't write, they don't put a red stain marker. So people say that red when we see the mark, so it's the blood of Jesus. We say it be. But you can see they'll still continue again. So because of this kind of matter, we go out, we'll go bring people there. We say go talk to us about how this thing they happen. Say house when they don't mark before they'll continue. Or how person you could do when we say we build the house when we say no will get issue. Let's say this kind of matter. This kind of matter we need to clear our throat to where we talk and they be like say as if they under the weather. Make them like say yes, say at the cough small. But they be like say everything go work out well because this kind of big matter we go clear our world before we say we know what it be say they happen. So how it be say they be so someday when we say they go build entire road after some time you go to and say yes, say they don't go complain say yes, say they for road though they will come they go mark the house but after some time that house will still remain there. The only person when we say go talk to us for this kind of matter, and I be put the when we say they in charge for that kind of thing, mean they let us know. So we get somebody here when we say come from the Edo Development and Property or Building Control Agency when we say they for here for Edo State, and be the Oga for there, Oga Igabali Imoisili, that LinkedIn. Welcome to our program.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
You know, say we don't go school like we now Pidgin English they speak for here because the people when we say they build houses these days at first say you don't say almost everybody say bring 1,000 naira, they say every day you go get land. When not that say you don't build the land. And people the way we say they don't go school like you now. So you go talk the language when we say everybody go understand.
No wahala, we dey inside the matter.
Okay. I go beg you, make you tell me what is the difference between this agency and the Ministry of Planning and Physical Development and all of that. What will be the difference?
Okay, thank you very much, my Oga. Like you've said, I'm representing Edo State's Development and Building Control Agency. The difference, not much difference I see because we do the same thing and the agency, they're embedded inside the ministry. The ministry, not just a supervisory body when they supervise the activities of the agency. The ministry is not just like a representative of the governor to see the agency, they do the right thing in accordance with the law when establish the agency.
Okay, I want to find out now. Like my brother talk just now from Abuja, Ekanem. He say if you look for Abuja, say you go see houses where you see the mark with red. Yeah. He say for Abuja they call them blood of Jesus. You don't understand. But you go see continue with the sign for Benin here. Yeah. You go see surprise say upon that one, they go still continue to build the house. You don't understand? Yeah. Why they be like that? Because most times, when you say don't mark those houses, now to come bring them down, then be say with the expect.
No, actually, no be so it be, you know, because normally when you go through a process of development, let's assume say you can't submit your plan for building, we go through the plan, see and say you don't do right for you to carry out that building. We always tell people say before our people come on site, they always keep that information, maybe the plan or the approved document for site. But most times you find out, say, people know they do the right thing. In as much as say they don't get the permit one, they no go keep them, and you go site, you go meet people when no get authority to give you information about the site. So that's why they see say some of those markings there. When we put that marking, the owners come with their document. We see say, okay, yes, actually they get the approved plan. We go say, okay, carry on. And at the same time too, in some cases, you go see say, even when we mark a building, even if not for demolition, we not go just go remove and like that. There are processes to everything. So we need to always see out those processes before we finally go ahead and demolish. You know, say demolition, people they sound like one very serious matter. So we on our side would ensure say before we carry out any demolition, we have gone through the proper channel to avoid legal issues. Like, the agency no did to winch out anybody. The agency did to make sure say everybody do the right thing as regards development and building control.
But we see some countries when we say we go see some of them when they say they did for when they don't build this somewhere. Now, of course, I don't build and reach somewhere. They ask the question, where will not they before they build it? Because we hear some people they go inside bush. They go areas when we say they do development. Yeah. Where will not they before they come build that to that level or say they don't even roof farm? That to come plaster and I remain before now come the mark. Why not decide for the initial stage?
Yeah, you know, say we not see everything at the same time. You know, we dey try our best. That's why the new thing when we dey do now. One thing when you get to understand to be say a lot of people don't even know what to do about their building. That's why they carry out this kind of sensitization and awareness program so that people go know the right thing to do. Then for that instance, we find out say because of the lands, the nature and terrain of the state, there are so many places we no fit see at the same time. You understand? So when we go out, we can identify these structures, see say they don't carry and reach a process, we go stop and make the person come regularize.
What about if the person don't build and finish before na career? Don't even they dwell for there?
Even if the person don't build and finish before we reach there, the person don't they dwell for there. We go still go through the normal process.
No, the normal process to come legalize and even if the person block road.
No, if the person block road, that one another discussion, because if the person actually block road, we no go fit give and that approval. We go start the process of getting a part of that building when block road out of the way. And you know, say these things not be what you go just do in one day. And you know, because the government policy back all these things, we go see the process through, like I said earlier, before we go fit carry all those things.
We don't see so many houses there.
Yeah.
This blood of Jesus one they put for the house. Or this okay, this red one they mark. Or this marking sign one they put for what you go for make una mark house.
Okay,
because we they say I don't ask somebody the question one day. It's a different reason if it day.
Yeah, there are a lot of reasons. You know, actually one major thing when most people when they submit their plan under the law, you're not supposed to start your building until you don't get the approval of your plan. But you know, people, they feel say once they don't pay for the process, their process they go and they go start. So for that kind of one, we they call an violation. We go stop that building. We go mark them. Say you will mark them. Say you need to wait until your plan don't they approve before you start that building. And we go make you pay some money, which is recognized by the law. They get different amount when everybody they pay from the small to the biggest. We will make sure say you pay that money for violating the law, because you are not supposed to build before, you are not supposed to build until you get your plan approval. Then another thing too, some people no care, you know, because we get a lot of quacks in the system. A lot of engineers are not even telling the people the right thing. They just want to make them go out and start the structure. So those who never do anything at all, when just get their plan, start to review without even coming to us. That one another thing too. We go mark that one. Another thing too, maybe you come, you don't give your approval. We give you approval to build 2-bedroom flat. Now, when we reach site, we see and see you build 3-bedroom flat, or you don't exceed the measurement when your plan, when your approval when we give you, we go mark. So there are a lot of things. Or you build for, let's say, you know, based on the master plan, based on the Edose master plan, we get usage for land. They get some land when they for agricultural use, some day for residential use, some day for commercial use.
This one when we say yesterday, they bulldoze all the land. So all of this, what they call them? When we say they call themselves raters, they call themselves property developers, and the kind of when they buy all the land.
So that one another issue when me and my team they look at. We get plans to invite these people, because one thing when people need to know, we say any land where you want to develop on, there should be a layout. Layout now how they go apportion the land for usage. You understand? Let's assume you get this small piece of land. Ordinarily, you're supposed to get where it go be for school, where it go be for shopping complex, where it go be for residential, where it go be for maybe if there's any commercial thing like hotel. So that layout now the first thing when we go look at, and we get a department in the ministry when they handle that one. So that's why this is an opportunity to tell these realtors and estate developers, any development when they carry out without approved or a process layout, you do them on your own, because when the time reach, the law will catch up on you.
Would they see some kind of things there when they say they happen? Person don't get approval from maybe from a dojis, they don't get approval, don't get certificate of occupancy and the rest. Now you don't go to build house there. Before you know what they happen, the person never build and finish. They don't come out, they don't come back. Before you get other people don't take the land. You don't build for this thing. We don't say now. You get different language they call it trespass or encroachment or anything. I don't know. They call bid for the land and that kind of thing. Maybe this time when we say most everybody the jackpot they go out of the country. That you don't go that side, go hustle, come, don't become fine boy like you. You don't come back say yes, you can't do the thing. We say yes, you want to. But you don't build for a land. That kind of a thing. You know, if you say that kind of person needs protection, because at the end of the day, the community will say, see, we give land, see, we not give land. The role of community for this kind of land issue, and maybe the land grabbing thing and that kind of thing, how they fit control all of those. Or we say one person the land will be for up to 3 owners for one land, up to 3 owners will come out and they get the link claim to land. And even when the BCA say they get certificate of occupancy, other people still go build for that place.
You see, this is now part of the things when we talk about awareness and information. Ordinarily, I advise citizens of Edo State, if you want to buy land, the first thing you go do, go find out the status of that land. Now, very easy thing. People feel that one big process. No matter who wants to land for you, whether I know you or not your brother, they look and say, okay, you don't show me this document, but take that document. If now Edo G's, go there. What will be the status of this land? If now our place you want to come, what will be the status of this land? Because most people just, you know, the document, me and you, no go feel ascertain whether document is authentic, or we carry and go the relevant body when go feel check and whether it is authentic. So to curb that issue, now first of all, find out if the status of that land, whether it did, first of all, what is the place before. If they don't sell land to anybody before, when the person don't go process in CF4 through Edo G's, it go this system there, you go know. Then also, this is another way of telling the Enogis or people when they sell land for communities, make them also talk to their people. If one land, they don't sell land for somebody, they should be record. No, because one person go come pass back because it's development, I don't know the clause that they sell the land, because you know, see some people go put clause, say, if they sell land for you, if after 3-4 years you don't put anything, you go, you know, so there are ways to cover all those things. But the number one way too now, if you want to buy land, take that document or take the information about land, go verify. Waiting be the start. Anybody don't do on that land before. Anybody they process that land for anything. So with that you go fair.
This idea of now, say, like you talk now, the man buy the land for the community. Yeah. Then you can't put this caveat stage and say, after 3 years, you know, developer, no be your own again. They for the this thing, they for the. Before these 3 years, this man come out, they go do C of O for the land. Before after you get maybe less than a year, don't get C of O for the land. Then after 3 years, you never see developer. And that kind of thing. Who can't get the land?
No, you know, see, development, they different ways. Development.
No, you never build anything put.
Even if you never build anything put, you don't go process the document for your own. That is part of development too, because you don't go regularize that land in the eyes of the government. Okay. So now you get the land.
But what about the agreement where you enter with the community? And so say yes, say after 3 years you never build anything for that land.
Yeah, not necessarily say you never build anything.
You never develop.
You never regularize or get all the papers for this. Not necessarily say you never build anything.
The paper what did they write for this is say after 3 years this land stand revoked.
Yes. So
after 3 years without physical development. Yes. That's what we say they talk now. Yes. So the man don't come out now. The paper did it because me I no be lawyer, but one thing I know about law, we say now what is there for the law? Now this way we go follow. These are the agreement where we write. Say after 3 years you know develop, it will don't become my own. Because you want to secure, look and say which one is cheaper. It's cheaper for me to get a certificate of occupancy. You go pay for that one. You tie the land for ground. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you never see develop the land. So in this case, who get the land?
Well, not be waiting I go fit because there are legal processes. You went buy land and agree to a condition. You know, when you buy land, not be just see you exchange money. There are other legal things you go do to go through that to get that land. So if you and your lawyer and the people when they sell land for you wanna agree, I think every document leading to that point, when I agree, I think it should be binding. It's not for me to say who get the land or not.
So maybe I know they ask the right.
My own to make sure say if you want to build on the land, you build right and it's in conformity with the development of the state. And you know, see our excellency, our governor, our executive governor, you see the good things we need to do within 5-point agenda. In number one priority now to ensure say the environment is safe, sustainable and secure for all of us.
One thing I don't notice now, they say after person don't pay for the approval for CFO and the rest, the court may still pay another 100,000 in lieu of tax. You understand? Yeah. You don't pay in lieu of tax. Even if you don't pay all those one finish, you won't constart to work now. Even your agency still, they don't recognize that one BCA say pay. There's going to be double taxation for the
I know if you tell you say I know the processes of waiting ages they do. In as much as we work together. We are working hand in hand.
So if I pay 100,000 to Edo G's now, I go still call your agency pay on that money because you don't recognize that one. That one is double taxation.
I won't really say it's a double taxation because it depends on the period. You know the tax now, waiting every day thing, monthly thing, even for waiting you they buy to chop. tax, there are different forms of taxation. And one thing too, the 100,000 they would say make people pay. Now for those who don't get tax clearance, if you get tax clearance from my understanding, I think you don't need to pay that development levy. Now for those who never pay any tax to government, you know, see a lot of people do like that when they pay tax to government and when one build house. So now those people would they target. Like I say, if you pay, let's say you do your CFO, you get your CFO document. CFO not just for the land. You don't get that document.
I pay my tax all the time. Something yesterday I can't pay 100,000 in lieu of tax.
So in lieu, no. In lieu of tax, now say you know they pay. If you get your tax clearance, there's no way we can charge you.
So one don't pay their toll, their doges, that one would they separate and say come pay again for
yes, so that's what I want to explain to you because now if I get my land, the document they get from Edoges now to show say now you get the land.
Okay.
And if you get the land, you feel come out another 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, you no can't do anything. Then now when you want to develop on the land, you understand? When you want to develop on the land, you want to put your structure. You will not come to us with that same document. We will go through the process. You understand? When we reach the final point of approval, we approve. We go still make you pay that. If you don't, if you be tax person, say you pay your tax regularly with your tax clearance, you don't get problem.
Okay, the man know they pay a tax.
Yeah, the man know they pay.
You know they pay a tax.
Yes.
They don't get a papers. Certificate of occupancy from Edoges. Then it come out now. They say pay 100,000 in lieu of tax.
Yeah.
You don't pay the 100,000. The next week he come now, one can start to work.
Yeah.
Now, see that one won't help you for the no recognizer.
Yeah.
I want pay for this. Is that not double taxation?
No.
And when the BCA say Edoges, your agency, and the Ministry of Physical Planning, all of them, one room supposed to tie all of them.
Nobody. One was supposed to tie all of them, but there are different agencies established by different laws.
Okay.
You understand? So we they work in confinement with the law we establish us and the power when the law give us to do. And they do their own based on the power. So when it's a double taxation, I don't really think it's a double taxation because this money now one off. You understand? Now one of you you go pay for the rest. You are not coming to ask you again. Okay. So I notice you want to develop a property. Giving government 100,000 for tax we never pay for years since they born you to the point.
After I don't pay to Edoges.
I only talk about my own. Okay. I don't go talk about Edoges, but I talk about the law and establishment, the power on the law give me to collect the money for government.
But one bed they fly, they talk for my A and R because we know say yes we go only talk this to make we know.
Yeah.
I they be they tell me for my A and R say even at times they when BC on our staff now they give them targets.
Yeah.
Say make it go this thing. When they look and say this work one I do is supposed to be humanitarian work. In a way. This your agency now, money making agency now in BCAB. Why una go give people targets? Staff say go bring about 200 million or go bring out a case maybe.
Make I correct you. Our agency not be money making agency, but a revenue collection agency for the government.
Okay.
You understand? And you know, see every year. Every department or agency when they collect money for government they give them targets because now that money, all the things with my excellency, Senator Mondo Pebble, they talk to you want to do. You need money, and you know say the money they come from federal government, no go there enough. And now from this little money went from different agencies.
So you can't give your staff target.
No, not be me give my staff target. Now the target when the government give me.
Now you can't share.
Now I can't share among
just
them.
Just like you say, cut your own share of the target.
Yes, but I notice that even the task compared to the capacity when Edo State fit do, it's still minimal. That I would always tell people, say, look, when you see something, you see because we are trying to make the environment better for you. Because most people feel say now government nothing. No be the way. We as an agency, we try to make the environment they safe for you, they okay for you. So that tomorrow you go complain, say, take for instance now, you dey street when somebody come build for the junction because he get power, say he know some people. You know go feel just go there, go commode the property. That's why we need you to come to us, give us this information. Now
just as the doctor giving us some information about some people when block the road. After they don't give the information over and over again and again, the house will still stand there.
Not be all the time. You understand? Not be all the time. Because one thing when you get to understand too, most people they see what they need to see. Now we go come look whether the law allow or that thing they in confinement with the law. And if we look everything say they okay. Fine, but if you know they're okay, we start the process. And like I said, the process not be 1 day.
And the process can take even the lifetime of the administration.
You understand me? So not be waiting, we will just carry, say no, remove. Because if you go remove some things without going through the process, it causes a problem.
And in a way, now I feel saying I'm going to work with the Ministry of Environment, if I don't make mistakes.
Definitely so.
So if now they work with the Ministry of Environment in a way, the people they will be saying they build for some kind places. Even our moats now that will be taken over
Yeah.
You understand? People come feed the moat, build house for there, and that kind of thing. All of those houses, when we say yesterday, the weather don't fall now, water no go see where it won't pass. At the end of the day, you can't fall back on people when they never know the thing. The fire when they put for that side, that's because they bought the rich here now.
Yes.
But the madman saying that the fire when put for that side, now you know, the one they bought for here, no. So the sin when it be say I no commit, under page don't commit, I can't they take for inside the sin. That kind of case now, we don't see houses of people now because you talk as if because they know people. For government. As I don't know you now, you must see the darling there.
No, you want to know me, you will do the wrong. No,
you understand? I'm going to tell you now, say, my house is for so weird, the bid that come, and that kind of thing. I see as he be, oh, now I don't get the house, when I live for that kind of thing. Oh, okay, no worry, we go look into the matter. The house will remain for there.
No, I know if it's, now what I know, now I will tell you, and you know, being the pioneer MD of this agency is relatively new, you know, so we meet a lot of things on ground, we know the rights, and one case when we don't even treat for our office concerning this moat issue. You see, over time, people don't do things when not they in accordance with the law. But our own position are to come and see how we fit rectify them and make them right. Like for the moat issue, we get an association when come visit us today. We are looking into all sometime by this week. We are looking into all those things to see how we can collaborate and solve all these problems. All these problems cannot be solved in one day. You understand? We need to invite the people in there involved, let them know. But I know, as I did this office for this time being going forward, I'm not going to take my eye see any wrong development for area when not supposed to be and I go let them go. No, I will not. That is one commitment because I know see His Excellency the Governor no go like such a thing because he want to create an environment where you go do okay. Like I tell people, erosion, these things when they happen to us, it not just come like that, and because of our negligence and our mistakes. Yes. So if we try correct the mistake from the beginning, if before in the past they not correct them from the beginning, like also like you talk about the rectors now, with this are part of the things when they talk for new areas we want to come so that we go tell you how what you supposed to do, align those places properly so that you don't go get this problem in future. So that's why it's always good say when people see anything when they wrong, even if we never see them, no fear, come to us. We are receive petitions. I did happy to see a lot of Edolites, they write petitions, they bring information to our notice. And we, for our agency, we get a department when they act on those things and see how we can, you know, mitigate the effects in future. So we did to make sure say the environment they okay for everybody. And also we beg our viewers when they're outside, when they listen, try do the right thing. What thing will they do? Not just to say we want to make revenue for government, but we also they try to add value to your property. Because if you that one be say concern revenue, that one I be where say be say government they put on part. Yeah, because it's very necessary.
It's very necessary. If you say light not for anywhere for the whole place there, but when be say you say they for where the revenue the revenue generation they say light more. They if light they put generator, put solar system, put inverter to be sure they say that's money they come. But people they look and say people they more for the money than even for
no, that, you see, let me give you one practical. That is not true because in the few days when I don't the office, a lot of people don't really know the right thing to do. I'll tell you. When they come, we brief them. They even volunteer to quick go regularize and make this payment because they get a different perspective about how things are to be done. That's why we roll out different means of communicating and letting them know say this is the right thing to do. And when we preach this thing to them, the way they say they embrace and they give me joy. And I know say this thing are for everybody too. Our office they open. We do on different platforms. Contact us if anything you don't understand. Call us, walk into our office. We go tell you the right thing to do so that you can avoid problem.
Thank you. Igabale Moisley Darlington.
Yes.
And you will be the Ogawa in this charge for Edo Development and Beauty Country Agency. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
I will get the belief when next we call you, you will come because this matter when we say concern land matter and the grabbing of land and all of that kind of thing, you need to help us because even me, say as I dare, you don't go believe I don't fall victim of that kind of a thing and everything and I be wanted. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This is our discussion for end today.